I'm Steve Johnson, news director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news, there's been more shaking from an earthquake in Nepal. A major magnitude 7.3 earthquake hit Nepal, which is still reeling from an April tremor. Nepal's home ministry says at least 36 people have been killed and more than 1,000 injured. The quake in a remote mountain region triggered landslides and toppled buildings. Officials say there may be people buried in the debris in Chatara, which has become a hub for humanitarian aid for the April quake. Law enforcement representatives in Southern Oregon have gone through training on interacting with those who define themselves as lesbian, bisexual, gay, and transgendered. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office launched the training involving about 50 law enforcement personnel representing 5 police agencies in Southern Oregon. The stated purpose is to create more positive outcomes when, for example, the name and sex on a driver's license does not correlate with a person interacting with an officer. Jackson County Sheriff Corey Fall says it's a program he's put into place involving the gay rights group Lotus Rising and 2 Southern Oregon professors.
Throughout my term in office, I want to always bring awareness to the underrepresented population and make sure that we have appropriate resources and services for all our population within Jackson County.
Now, Fall says that he has other seminars planned for law enforcement involving police interactions with Latinos and another focusing on the bias officers take with them into the field. An Oregon legislative committee overseeing legal marijuana has reached an impasse on a bill aimed at cutting off the flow of medical marijuana to the black market. The bill's future is in doubt after the joint House and Senate committee was unable to reach a compromise on Monday. Lawmakers could not agree on the process for local governments to ban medical marijuana dispensaries or other pot facilities within their boundaries. An Oregon woman says her family was removed from a United Airlines flight because her autistic teen daughter was deemed disruptive. Donna Beagle says it happened last week when her family was flying back to Portland. Beagle says that she had asked to buy a hot meal for her 15-year-old daughter, and after some back and forth, the flight attendant eventually complied. But soon after, the pilot made an emergency landing in Salt Lake City, and Beagle's family was escorted off the plane. She says she thinks that they were asked to leave because of a fear of autism. United Airlines says that after working to accommodate them, the crew made the best decision for the safety and comfort of their customers. However, a lawsuit has been filed. Well, even with the promise of federal money, Josephine County facing budget cuts. Sheriff Dave Daniel says his department's budget down to $6.06 million from the current budget of $7.25 million. He says that's equivalent to 12 full-time positions. Well, taking a look now at our weather scene for our area, we can expect rain again today for Northern California and Wairika, at least a 40% chance with a high of 60. Clearing out a little bit tomorrow and possibly coming back in on Friday with highs in the low to mid 60s. For the Klamath Basin, rain expected for the most part through the rest of the week with a high today of 52, 57 for tomorrow. As we move along the Oregon coast, a good chance for rain today with a high of 57, and then lessening on Wednesday and Thursday with the highs in the low 60s, rain coming back in on Friday. As we move inland to the central Oregon area of Bend, 52 degrees, a chance of rain today, clearing out a little bit tomorrow with a high of 60 degrees. And for southern Oregon, in the Medford, Grants Pass, and Ashland area, just a 20% chance of rain today with a high of 61. Rain coming back in tomorrow with the highs in the upper 60s to low 70s by Saturday. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date right here on theDove.